everybody, Peeps Galucia here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my first multiplayer video for Black Ops 3. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the gameplay itself as far as what I'm using and all that good stuff, just to get that out of the way. We're obviously on the Exodus map, a map that I actually really like. There's a few good maps and there's a few bad ones, and then there's a whole bunch in between. But this is one of the good ones. I like the layout for it. So I am using the KN-44. It's the default assault rifle that's available in the game, and it's a good thing that it's a default because I can prestige as many times as I want and it's available immediately, because so far it's my favorite. I haven't used all the assault rifles, but I've tried most of them out, and I really like the KN-44. I find it to be very balanced. I consider it a jack of all trade, master of none. It's good for all situations, but there's other weapons that are better in very specific situations, but that this is a good weapon for all situations in some form or another. So you may get outclassed in a couple of key situations, but overall it's the most balanced and well put together weapon that I've used so far. And it depends on your personal play style. It matches my play style well. I use the primary weapon wildcard as well, so that I can have multiple attachments, not just the 2 attachments. So obviously you can see the optic that I'm using. I like that optic because it's basically just like the reflex, except it has a little bit of a glow to it. Glows blue when you're looking at a friendly and red when you're looking at an enemy. And there's been a couple of times where that's saved my butt, where I've come around a corner and I check my corners often, and when I do, it glows red because there was a camper hiding that I didn't see, and I was able to duck back around the corner before the camper could take me out. Because I have noticed that there is a bit of camping, as would be expected in any Call of Duty. Watch the triple there. Pop pop. People are like, oh, let's go get him, and then, yeah. So for the attachments, I'm using both the grip and the quick draw, because as you'll see, most of the kills that I get that aren't with my special weapon, the Tempest, are aiming down sight. I like to aim down sight, and I like to become available quickly. So I like the quick draw, I like the grip to control the recoil, and this weapon doesn't have a ton of recoil to begin with, so it's very controllable with the grip. And then the high caliber, because with the high caliber, you get more damage to the head, and I try to go for headshots as best as I can. I try to aim a little bit higher than center mass, like for the chest, neck, and head area, in that general area, so that I can hopefully get some headshots. So with the grip giving me better control, the high caliber is that much more effective. Obviously now you can see that my secondary is the launcher. I love taking out score streaks, so I like having a launcher available. It's an easy way to get some points, and it's very helpful for not just yourself, but for the team. Like, I don't want a scrambled mini-map, and I certainly don't want my entire team to have a scrambled mini-map. So I'm definitely that guy that is taking down a lot of score streaks throughout the gameplay. And I don't really find myself needing to switch to a pistol. The only classes that I typically use a pistol for is shotgun and sniper. Everything else, I typically carry a launcher with me so that I'm ready to take down score streaks. That's a breakdown of my gameplay style and what you can expect to see in some future videos. And with the little bit of time that I have left in this gameplay, I'd like to talk really quickly about playing multiplayer and how it compares from PC to PlayStation 4, because I do have both, although I can't play PC right now, because anyone that is a regular fan of mine knows I don't have my computer right now, and I'm borrowing my daughter's laptop while mine is getting repaired. But the biggest thing that I've noticed in the differences is that the problem I run into is my buddy Scale, who is coming on board on the YouTube channel to play a much larger role on the YouTube channel as my go-to #2 guy. That whenever we're planning on recording, whenever I want to record multiplayer type stuff, whether it's co-op and zombies or multiplayer like this or another game altogether, he's going to be my go-to guy. And we can't play together. He specifically got PlayStation 4 so that he could play with me and so that we could start recording these videos together. and we haven't been able to play together yet, and it's because of the NAT type. So on PC, this isn't a problem. You can party up with your buddies, and your NAT type doesn't really make an effect on it like that. But on console, it does. So on the console, if you don't have an open NAT type or NAT type 1, you can't party up. And only one of you needs it. If one of the two of us has a type 1, it doesn't matter what the other person's type is, it'll work. I can't change my NAT type because I'm on a wireless device because I'm a truck driver. So I have a cellular wireless device for my internet. And something about his router won't let him. So that's why you haven't seen Scale, for those of you that are wondering, because I did say that he was going to be joining me a lot, and he hasn't been able to. Hopefully we'll be able to fix that soon. And comment below, and let me know if you have any opinions on this whole NAT thing, and if anyone else has run into this problem where they can't update or fix their NAT. I would appreciate your input. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Laters!